I just wanted to briefly share my personal testimony. Some of you may know it, some not. It's just the timing of it that I just find amazing looking back, retrospect. Uh, right now, as I record this, I'm sitting in the very bed where 7 years ago, on December 7th, 2016, that God physically delivered me from alcohol addiction, drug addiction, in in a moment so fast I didn't even realize it happened. Okay, so God called me back and saved my soul on I'm sorry, June 21st, 2020, on Father's Day. But in order for that even to happen, 3.5 years earlier, God spared me physically. I was a stage 4 alcoholic. My liver was swollen. I looked like a pregnant person, a pregnant lady with the belly. My skin was green, jaundice. I bruised very easily. I would take a handful of uh, barbiturates, the benzos, and chug it down with a fifth of vodka every night, praying for death. Not praying because I didn't even believe in God at that point. I just was miserable, just wanted to die. And every day I would wake up and curse that I didn't die that night and would say, "Well, try it again." And this went on for about 3 months. And I was on death's door. And on December 1st, 2016, that was my mother's birthday. And she'd mentioned to my dad that, Jerry, we're going to be burying our son very soon. They would bring me, over a pizza. They would do everything they could to keep me alive physically, but they knew that I was a lost cause. And I would just cry myself to sleep at night, hoping not to wake up. Well, December 7th, 2016 was the last time that I had a drink. I laid down in my bed, and when the morning came, I didn't even realize what happened to me. I did not pray for deliverance. I did not go to rehab. I did not go to AA. I did nothing. I had no plans nor desire to even quit. Well, I can't even tell you what happened because I really don't know. Because December 8th came around and I got out of bed full of energy, and it didn't even cross my mind to repeat what I had been doing for months and even years before that. And about a week went by. This was December, I don't know, probably December 14th, and my mom calls me on the phone, and she noticed something was different about me. I'd actually been looking for a job, and because I was just you know gone. And she said, "Well, Jerry, when's the last time you had a drink?" And it didn't even cross my mind. I said, I didn't even think about it, but it was December 7th. And I had, days before, flushed all the benzos down the toilet, had absolutely no desire, started working out again, had absolutely no desire. All addiction just left me, you know? It was like I was reset, physically, mentally reset. Even though God hadn't called me home spiritually yet, he still had a reserved, appointed time for that. And I just want to give glory to God because it was it was on December 7th was the last time I had a drink. So sometime during the night between the 7th and the 8th, I was reset, completely changed by his sovereign will and mercy alone. I'm sure people were praying for me, but there was no cause within myself to want or to deserve his mercy. It was, he will have mercy on whom he will have mercy. So I'm nothing but purely a child of mercy. So I just wanted to share that. And it just so happens that December 7th, 2023 is the start of the Feast of Dedication, exactly to the day 7 years later. And, that was just the start of my journey back to the Lord and preparing me for what was to come, because it was not more than 90 days later, on March 11th, 2017, that I met my future wife in the grocery store. And then March 11th, 2018, we were engaged. And March 11th, 2019, we were married. And then 1 year before the battle, just like, the Bible, in the law, men weren't allowed to go to war for 1 year so they could enjoy their wife. And then March 11th, 2020, the Great Tribulation started with the declaration from the WHO. And then it was not more than 3 months later, God said, "Come home," on June 21st, 2020. And I dropped everything, and just went. It was time. It was time to go. And so I just want to give glory to God that I'm still here. I just want to thank Him, and I love Him.